So over 40 years ago, Nike debuted the Jordan 1, a move which financially, signing a young Michael Jordan to their company, probably one of their best business decisions in the company's history. I'm sure Jordan Brand has probably brought in billions, trillions of dollars. Of course, this year they are celebrating the 40th anniversary from that very moment. And this year we also did see Jordan Brand debut the Jordan 40. So I just want to know, if everybody watching, models 1 through 40, what are your favorite Jordan models? I'm guessing, just based off popular picks, we'll probably see a lot of 4s in there, maybe even the Jordan 3s, which I feel like those models are more easy to wear, which leads to their popularity. But if you've been rocking J's for a while now, of course, we know Jordan Brand continues to retro 1 through 14, but as far as models 15 and up, there's definitely a lot of potential there. So we did recently get some great news, which according to Z Sneakerheads, coming up 2026, Jordan Brand, they're gonna start to retro models 15, 16, and 18, which is really dope. I'm expecting to see some brand new colorways, as well as some classics returning. And of course, you know, there's gonna be everybody that says, well, we only wear the mics that MJ was rocking on the court. Well, I know during his retirement season, the 15s came out, but 16s, when MJ came back to the Wizards, I think he did rock a pair early on. And then, of course, y'all know the 18s were a staple during MJ's final season with the Wizards, that second season. So what a better way to start than let's kick things off with the Jordan 18, taking a little walk down memory lane. Now, as far as the OG debut pair, I do remember this black Sport Royal colorway, which is really dope. We also had the white Sport Royal as well, you know, for the home and away jerseys. Now, I was actually unaware of this Toro pair, which it looks like did drop in 2018. And then, of course, I do remember the OG white varsity red. But we also did see in 2008, Jordan Brand dropped the bread colorway with the countdown pack. Not even gonna lie, them bread joints are pretty cool. But as far as the countdown packs, you guys already know a lot of people complain about the quality on those joints. Now, we also did see this yellow suede pair arrive back in 2018, which I had no clue about. Them joints are real funky, not even gonna lie. With the clear sole and all that. Kind of crazy, right? Let's see what else they got right here. I'm unfamiliar with a lot of these right here. You also got the blue suede pair, which I'm not even gonna lie, out of both of those, I would probably go with the yellow. And then lastly right here, an orange suede as well. I had no clue that they dropped these colorful suede joints. So out of those, yellow would probably be my favorite. But as far as the Jordan 18, a model which they have absolutely not overdone, not too many colorways of this sneaker exist, I would most definitely love to see that OG black Sport Royal pair return. So those go crazy. I'm sure Jordan Brand's gonna throw in some new colors to the mix and possibly make some updates to this classic model. So moving forward, let's go ahead and jump here into the Jordan 16, a sneaker which is notoriously known, you know, for that additional patch or cover, whatever you want to call it, which is removable. I think it looks a lot better once you remove that additional layer. But of course, you do have the midnight navy colorway right here. Those are all right. You got the countdown pack, which did feature this bread colorway here, the Jordan 16 CEO. And then, of course, you got the Jordan 16 Ginger, which for some reason, this is the one that I remember the most out of all of the 16s. I don't know why. The colorway is funky, but out of all the 16s, this is the one that for some reason I have the most nostalgia for. So those are cool and everything like that. Let's see what other 16s we had. In 2016, we had a Trophy Room Jordan 16 release, which I've never seen those before. Those are kind of wild. Coming in with this like French blue color. Those are all right. We also had, these are kids pairs. We all had a Soulfly Jordan 16 drop in 2016, featuring a clean white color scheme. Those are cool or whatever. And then we had a Pantone 16. Now those are wild. I wonder if those ever officially released to the public or if those are just a sample or not. But when you take a look back at the 16s, again, similar situation as the 18s. Not too many colorways of these were produced, but I guess if we were to look for some of these classics to return, I would say none of these really like would be a must cop for me. I mean, of course, you got to go with the ginger just based off nostalgia, but if we're talking about the best colorways, probably the midnight navy or the bread would be the best to return. Now, we got 18s, 16s, 17s are already dropping, which I'm a huge fan of what Jordan Brand did with the 17 low. Those are dope and everything. But for me, 15s gotta be the pair which I would be most excited to see return, which is kind of crazy because when the 15s originally dropped back in the day, I thought they were hideous. I thought they were ugly coming off the Jordan 14. But I would have to say 15s have definitely aged like fine wine to me. And if you guys aren't really feeling where I'm coming from, it's just you gotta see the right on-feet look. I feel like with a pair of baggy sweatpants or like some shorts, 15s, you could pull them off easily. So here's just some examples. I think this is the Billie Eilish pair, which we saw drop a few years back. See, they looking real clean right there with the socks. Shout out to Toya F Baby on the look right here. We also got H-Town _ Hype Beast pulling off the 15s real clean right there with the socks. And then another shot of the 15s from KC43. So 15s ain't that bad, right, y'all? Like, I know you may have some bad memories of the 15s like me, but looking back at them now, I feel like here in 2025, pair of baggy sweatpants, some shorts, 15s go crazy. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these 15s. Now, of course, we did get the bread countdown pack. Here you got the Billie Eilish pair, which I just mentioned back in 2021. We got to give Billie Eilish some props, you know, for taking the chance, diving deep into the vault, hitting us with a pair of Jordan 15s, a model which we don't see too often. And then here you got the Stealth pair, which I absolutely love, the black pair. You also got the Obsidian. And then let's see what here. We got a Dornbecker 15, which, okay, that was this pair right here, which we saw. Yeah, those are real clean, I ain't even gonna lie. Dornbecker, low-key, be having some heat, man. Hit or miss, but, you know, it's all for the love of the kids. Now, we also have the OG Flint Gray pair, which, yeah, those go crazy. I would love to see those return. Them Flint Grays, yeah, man, them joints go crazy. So for me, it would probably be Flint Grays with a Stealth. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong with a black pair of Stealths. And then, of course, you do have the Columbias, which, if I'm not mistaken, this was an OG as well. I know a lot of y'all probably love those joints right there. Those are cool and everything. Anything that's like a Columbia or like a UNC Blue, to me, gives like early 2000s vibes for some reason. That's just how I be feeling. So, for me, Stealth or the Flint Grays right here would probably be my favorite. So, that's all we got, man. I'm excited to see Jordan Brand bring these out the vault. When we talk about models 15, 16, and 18, I'm expecting them to kind of give us a little update as far as the design, like you guys see right here. We're gonna see some new colorways, but I would also like to see some classic retros returning, and who knows, maybe they'll mix things up with some collaborations like we see with the Infinite Archives 17. So I know these models aren't gonna be as popular to the masses as say like Jordans 1 through 14, but come on y'all, man, it's time to usher in a new era. We've been getting those same retros for year after year. Some models come back like what, every 3, 4, 5 years. So can we get some retros of some of the more underappreciated models? You know, Jordan Brand finally digging deep into the vault. Let me know which pairs you guys are most excited to see return. John Alexander TV, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and smash that like button. I'll catch y'all next time. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out, y'all. Love.